What is going on, guys? 2.0 here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I managed to get so many exotic engrams. So I do upload an exotic engram opening video at least once a week, and understandably I get a lot of comments on those videos asking me how I managed to farm exotics, and so I thought I'd make a video for you guys and hopefully answer any questions you may have on how I get so many exotic engrams. I have also made a video on how I farm legendary engrams, so if you would like to check that one out as well, I will have a link on screen now. But let's get straight into how I farm exotics. So currently in Destiny, the only way to get an exotic engram to drop is by using a 3 of coins. I have a feeling at some point down the line this may change, but for now the only way you will be able to get an exotic engram drop is by using a 3 of coins. These can be bought from Xur. You do need to pay 7 strange coins, but you get 5 3 of coins back. Once you use one, you'll receive an additional buff on your character screen called Exotic Particles. This reads you have a chance to receive an exotic engram on the next Ultra Kill or Crucible match completion. So in this video, I'm going to be talking through the many ways in which I get exotics to drop using these 3 of coins. So we will start with the Ultra Kills. So there are a bunch of ways you can farm Ultra enemies in Destiny, but the main way in which you can do this is by playing strikes. Usually I play heroic strikes, as these have a higher chance to get you legendary engrams as well, so you can farm both engrams at the same time, but it doesn't matter if you are only going for exotics. So you just want to go into a strike playlist and play through the strikes. At the end there will be a boss which will almost always be an ultra, so when you kill the boss or ultra it will redeem your 3 of coins and you will have a chance for an exotic engram to drop. Now I did just say the boss will almost always be an ultra, and that's because Omnigul and the Scion Flares do not count as ultras, and so they will not take your 3 of coins away after you kill them. These are currently the only 2 bosses in the Taken King strike playlist that will not drop exotic engrams, but if you're ever unsure as to whether or not an enemy counts as an ultra, use a 3 of coins, kill the enemy, and if you still have the exotic particles buff that I mentioned earlier, it didn't count. But if the buff has now gone, you have killed an ultra and you can go on to use another 3 of coins. Now, some strikes will offer more than one chance to get an exotic engram to drop, as they have multiple ultras available for you to take out. For example, the Bond Brother strike has 2 bosses at the end, both the brothers, and so if you use a 3 of coins, kill the first boss, this may give you an exotic, then you use another 3 of coins, kill the second boss, and you have another chance to get an exotic engram to drop. Another strike that has more than one ultra available and therefore more than one chance for an exotic engram to drop is Viola Stark. This one's not as known, but there are a possible 3 chances to get an exotic. Right at the start of the strike, you will spawn in on this cliff, take a quick look down here, and a bunch of Fallen will spawn around here every 10 minutes or so as part of a quest line. If you take a few waves of Fallen enemies out, a boss will spawn, and guess what? That boss is an ultra, so use your 3 of coins and take out the boss and you can get an exotic. Sometimes you'll be lucky and they will already be there when you spawn into the strike. Other times you may have to wait a little bit, but once you've done this, play through the strike as normal. About halfway through, you'll come across the next ultra enemy, so there is a chance you could get the Cabal tank or the Taken boss at this section of the strike. The tank is not an ultra, and so will not take your 3 of coins buff away, but if you get the Taken boss, you can use the 3 of coins and possibly get another exotic engram to drop when you kill that ultra. Then the third and final chance on this strike is obviously right at the end on Valus himself. So this is the boss at the end of the strike, so take him out for your third chance for an exotic on this one strike. The next way in which you can get some ultra kills is by doing missions. A lot of missions will have a boss along the way that is classed as an ultra, but some missions, similar to the strikes, have multiple ultras. One of which is the King's Decay mission. Right at the start of this one, there is an ultra enemy for you to take out straight away for again another chance at an exotic engram. Then the rest of this mission you can pretty much just ride your Sparrow through or run if the enemies happen to blow your Sparrow up. And then once you reach the final room, there is another ultra enemy for you to kill. So the King's Decay mission is a quick and easy way to potentially get 2 exotic engrams. So I always make sure I do this one whenever it happens to be the daily mission. However, there is a mission that is even better, as it has the potential for 4 exotic engrams, as there are 4 ultra enemies along the way. And that mission is Regicide. The first chance you have is on the Tortured Night right before you go through the portal near the start of the mission, as killing this has a chance to get you an exotic. Then the second and third chance is about halfway through the mission. You will have 2 ultra enemies come out of a portal at the same time, and so similar to the Bomb Brother strike, use a 3 of coins, kill the first boss, then use another 3 of coins, kill the second boss, and that's 2 more chances to get an exotic engram. Then at the very end of the mission, you'll be fighting Oryx, and in this case, he counts as an ultra. So make sure you have another 3 of coins active and then take him out. And you can see in this clip here, I had 1 drop, but I wasn't able to pick it up in time, and so that will just be sent straight to my postmaster. So again, whenever this is the daily mission, I always make sure I do it, as right there, that's 4 chances to get an exotic engram. The Court of Oryx also has ultras for you to kill, but you do need to be playing the tier 3 encounters. These are the ones summoned by the antiquated runes. It doesn't need to be you that summons the boss, but as long as you participate and have a 3 of coins active, you have a chance to get an exotic engram. So the Fanatic of Crota, this is the one that you can see on screen now, is an ultra, so you can use them whilst doing this fight. The second tier 3 fight that can give you an exotic engram is the Kagor fight. So you can see in this clip here, I take out the ogre and then check to see if I still have the exotic particle buff, which I don't. So I use another 3 of coins, and then we take out the boss, Kagor. After this, I check to see if it has taken my exotic particles away, and this time it hasn't. So you might be thinking, well, if it hasn't taken the exotic particles buff away, then it doesn't work on this boss. Well, if we take a look at this clip here, you can see in this one, I have the buff there, and then we take out the ogre. Then I go on to take out the main boss, but there is an exotic engram waiting for me on the floor. So it's actually the ogre that is an ultra in this fight, and therefore drops the exotics. But the main boss, Kagor, for whatever reason doesn't count as an ultra, so you can use your 3 of coins here, but it's on the ogre, not Kagor itself. Then the final tier 3 boss is Balwar, but this one is not an ultra, so you cannot get exotics from this one. You can see in this clip, we take out Balwar, and then I check to see if the buff is still there, and it is. So like I said before, if you're ever unsure whether or not an enemy counts as an ultra, use the 3 of coins, kill the enemy, and if you still have the exotic particles buff, it doesn't count, but if it has gone, then the enemy you killed did count as an ultra. The Prison of Elders is another quick way to get exotics, as there will always be at least 1 ultra boss to kill, sometimes more, and it is a very quick and easy way to farm more exotics, and you do also get a lot of other useful materials such as strange coins and motes of light when you complete each Prison of Elders run. You can also farm Draxis from the Scourge of Winter mission on Venus, as Draxis is an ultra enemy. The way you do this is by getting him to very low health and then shoot a rocket that will kill both you and him at the same time. You do this because if you just kill him, it will end the mission and you'll have to go through the entire thing again. But if you kill him and yourself at the same time with a rocket launcher, it will restart the encounter for you to spawn in and kill him again. This means you can just farm the mission, killing Draxis over and over again, and you can get quite a lot of exotics. Bungie have placed a timer on the 3 of coins though, which means that if you keep using them back to back really quickly, like you will be doing here, you have less of a chance to get one to drop. This was done so that 3 of coins were primarily used for strikes and crucible, but this method does still work, it's just not effective as it once was. So if you want to get a few exotics quickly and you don't mind burning through quite a lot of 3 of coins, then you can use this method here. A few other ways you can get exotics to drop is by completing the Take and Patrol events and killing the ultras there, and then finally from playing crucible matches. So if you are a fan of PvP, using a 3 of coins before every match will get you a chance for another exotic when you complete the game. As like I said right at the start of this video, the description of the 3 of coins exotic particles buff says you have a chance to receive an exotic engram on the next ultra kill or crucible match completion. So you don't need to win the match, just be there for the end of the match and make sure you have your 3 of coins active. So guys, there you have it. There are all the ways that I farm exotic engrams. If you are interested in how to get legendaries as well, check out the other video I made by clicking the link on screen now or in the description below. But that is going to bring us to the end of this video, guys. So if you did enjoy it or learn something new, please leave a like, so it really does help me out. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any other ways you can get exotic engrams that I have not mentioned in this video. I know you can get them to drop from some of the raid bosses, but not everyone does the raid, so I thought I would leave that out of this video. Subscribe if you're new around here, as I do upload daily Destiny videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.